Welcome back, calendar keepers, to holidays and celebrations. Pam here. Guys, we are looking at January the 22nd. We're going to be talking about January the 22nd. I've picked a few holidays that's known for this day I'm going to tell you about. I've picked some history to tell you about. And I've picked a birthday to tell you about. And guys, I have also picked these calendars right here that I'm pulling information from. These calendars and almanacs, okay? So, we're going to start out January the 22nd. Now, January the 22nd, the color for today is white, okay? The color picked for today is white. And in our holiday calendar, it's actually National Polka Dot Day, guys. So, everybody should have been wearing polka dots. I forgot about it being Polka Dot Day, so I did not put on my polka dot blouse like I had planned to. But it is National Polka Dot Day, so for fun, what you're supposed to be wearing is anything that is polka dot, okay? Now, January the 22nd. It's the 33rd day of winter, and there are 57 days left into spring. And guys, the zodiac sign for today is Aquarius. Now, everybody always asks me about the planting. Our witch's calendar and almanacs say it is definitely a planting day today. And we're going to hop into the Farmer's Almanac. I know it's a planting day. I read it already. But it definitely is. We're showing that it's fine for planting beans, peppers, cucumbers, melons, and other above ground crops where climate is suitable. Okay, where climate is suitable. Now guys, our current moon phase is at 72% full. Now we do have a full moon that is next week. Here's our moon calendar right here. And the next full moon, everybody always wants to know when it's the full moon. But our next full moon is going to be January the 28th. Okay, guys? January the 28th. Now, for a helpful little hint for today, if you crack an egg on a flat surface instead of on the edge of a bowl, you'll get fewer pieces of shell in your egg. Did you know that? Oh. All right, guys. Now, I'm going to go to my website, and I'm going to read to you my pick for today's holiday, today's day in history, and today's birthday, all right? So, today's holiday, I picked St. Vincent's Day. St. Vincent of Saragossa is the patron saint of Lisbon, Portugal. In Lisbon, people celebrate his feast day with processions and prayers. But in the surrounding rural areas, there are a number of folk traditions associated with this day. Farmers believe that by carrying a resin torch to the top of a high hill on January the 22nd, they can predict what the coming harvest will be like. If the wind extinguishes the flame, the crops will be abundant. If the torch continues to burn, a poor growing season lies ahead. St. Vincent Day. This day in history. Swiss Guard arrives at the Vatican, 1506. Through various units of Swiss Guards have extinguished throughout history, the most famous unit, and the only one remaining, is responsible for the safety of the Pope. Known for their colorful uniforms, the Guards must be single, Swiss, and Catholic, and must have a complete Swiss military training. The first 150 Swiss mercenaries were invited to the Vatican during the reign of Pope Julius II. Now here's the question for you for today. In 1527, 147 of the Swiss guards were killed while helping the Pope escape from whom? All right, there's your question for the day. Now, today's birthday, and this is a tongue twister for me. Today's birthday is Pierre Gassendi. Gassendi, Gassendi or Gassendi? How do you say it, guys? But this is 1592. As a priest and professor, Pierre lectured on theology in his native southeastern France. However, as a philosopher, scientist, and astronomer, he was compelled to try and reconcile his scientific beliefs with the teachings of the church. Dissatisfied with the teachings of Aristotle, he came to espouse empiricism and autonomism. Let me spell them for you, okay? Empiricism and atomism. The belief, anyway, it's the belief that tiny indestructible particles form the basis building blocks of the entire universe. Ooh, that was a tongue twister, guys. Now here's the question for you. In 1631, he became the first person to observe what? All right, guys. Now, I'm going to I've just picked the calendar here. I'm going to read from January 22nd from the Which Is Your Calendar. And let's see what it says for today. It says, on January the 22nd, 1953, Arthur Miller's play, The Crucible, opened on Broadway. Miller used the Salem witch hysteria and trials of 1692 to 1693 as an allegory for the witch hunts that Republican Senator Joseph McCarthy of Wisconsin led during the 1950s against suspected communists in the U.S. McCarthy intimidated countless innocent people and ruined untold number of careers with his Red Scare. Miller himself was caught up in the McCarthy dragnet and convicted of contempt of Congress in 1956 for refusing to give up names to the House of Representatives Committee on Un-American Activities. How about that? All right, guys. We are actually slap in the middle of the week of prayer of Christian unity. Okay? Now let me read to you what that's about. The week of prayer of Christian unity is a observance in the Christian calendar that is celebrated internationally, guys. It is kept annually between Ascension Day and Pentecost in the Southern Hemisphere, and between January the 18th and January the 25th in the Northern Hemisphere. Now, this particular observance is an octave holiday, which means it's observed and the observance lasts 8 whole days. All right? 8 whole days. Now, in Poland, guys, if you remember yesterday, Poland celebrated Grandma Day, which was January the 21st, but Poland also celebrates Grandpa Day, which also is usually the day right after Grandma Day. So today is Grandpa Day in Poland. All right, guys, the food holiday that we're celebrating today for January the 22nd is National Brownie Day. But not just brownie, it's actually National Blonde Brownie Day, which means instead of the cocoa brownie, it is the one that has the brown sugar in it that is blonde in color. All right, guys, so that means you're supposed to be eating and baking blonde brownies on today's date. All right, everybody, that is what I've chose to pick to tell you about that relates to January the 22nd for today. Now I'm going to end it by pulling out the Don't Sweat the Small Stuff calendar, and let's see what it tells us for January the 22nd. And it usually gives us some encouragement or something, okay? So let's see. It says, during challenging times, we need all our resources available to us, and our thinking gets cloudy and unclear if we wander to past our future concerns. Challenges are far less overwhelming if you solve them in the moment with baby steps. All right. Last but not least, I'm pulling from Life Hacks, a Life Hacks calendar. And let's see what our life hack says. Drinking 2 cups of water before meals can make you lose an average of 4.5 more pounds in 12 weeks. Wow. All right. Life hacks. Okay, guys, that's some fun stuff from almanacs and from calendars for today. I hope you enjoyed the information for January the 22nd. And if you have a birthday celebrating today, happy birthday to you. And as always, guys, if you found this video fun or informative, please share. And don't forget to hashtag January 22nd or holidays for January 22nd. God bless everybody. Catch me tomorrow when I do the National Pie Day video and eat pie with me. Take care, everybody. I hope you have a wonderful afternoon of what's left of this January the 22nd. God bless. Mwah. Love to all.